Happy New Year, welcome to Veil of Death, MTG. And wow, we are going to start this year with a very spicy game. The amount of triggers alone was impressive, so make sure to leave in the comments the stack is clear. And press that like and subscribe button to get this year rolling. For the following game we got J-Bread on Shorikai Polykraken, Chris on Supreme Band Cloud Farm, Jelly on Korvold's Treasure Trove, and I am on Frankenstein Astrata in Montanus. Alright, now that the stack has been cleared, as the meme goes, good luck, have fun. Jed, take us out.
Alright, I will draw Seed of the Synod, Mystic Remora, and pass.
Draw. Mana Confluence, Llanowar Elves, pass.
Yeah, beautiful. Shocking Esteem Vents, and play Ragavan. Not feeding that fish.
Okay. Your turn. Bayou, a Tinderwall, and I'll pass.
Oh, untap. Upkeep. I'll pay. Draw. Arid Mesa. Crack that. Tundra and play a Sensei's Top. And pass my turn.
Draw. I'll play Yathmaya Coast. Unfortunately, I have to feed the fish, but it's for Ristic.
Great.
Oh,
Well, draw.
We got a Ristic Study now with the fish. Let's go.
Ristic and a fish. Here we go.
Until upkeep, draw a card. I'm gonna play a Flooded Strand. Crack that for Underground Sea. And then I'm gonna hit Jed for 2 with Monkey.
And top card is my Mana Crypt.
So make a treasure. I'm gonna do what I top deck last turn and not pay for Ristic or fish, but I'm gonna cast my own fish.
And I'll draw.
just sadness.
Then I'm gonna cast the Mana Crypt, not pay for fish.
You ping for Ristic.
Nope.
Okay, I will draw.
I will then also cast a Chrome Mox, not paying for either. And I will exile the Meme Betrayal. Cast a Kraum. Not pay for Ristic. Well, that took a turn.
That was a turn.
I pass.
Untap. Draw a card. And play this Exotic Orchard. Tap this for 1. I'm going to play this Mana Vault, not paying for anything. I'm going to play this Lotus Petal, not paying for anything.
Hey, I get to draw 2 because of Kraum.
I'll pass to you, Jed.
Let the fish die.
Bye, fish.
Untap. And draw. Reflecting Pool. Talisman of Progress. You draw off of that. Gonna pass and figure out what to pitch out of my hand. I'm gonna discard a Defense Grid, Pact of Negation, and Calamity's Wake.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play Tundra. Fintorn Elves. Absent Pilgrim.
Oh, I will get a Crown draw.
Yep. Ornithopter. I'll go end my turn, discard a Ancient Tomb, and pass.
I'm gonna roll for Jed's Crypt. Odds will be damaged. That's a free. I take free. Go to 34. Draw a card. Play Luxury. Oh, I forgot to pay for Mystic Remora. Let's not forget that. That one also gets paid for. So many upkeep triggers. So little time. I am gonna attack Jed again with the Monkey, and Kraum is gonna go over to you, Jelly.
Azurius Signet.
You can keep that in exile. Let's keep the creature train growing. I'm gonna cast Displacer Kitten,
Oh no.
and I will not pay for it. Meow resolves.
Yes.
Cool. I will pass the turn with 7 cards in my hand.
I'll draw. I'll play this Ignoble Hierarch. Pay for the Ristic. Ancient Tomb turn. Pass the turn.
Cast Enlightened Tutor. I can pay the 1 for the Ristic.
I think I'm gonna have to misstep that.
Untap. Let's draw. Down Inventor's Fair is my land for turn. We'll cast Shorikai.
Ristic and Mystic.
I'll pay the 1 on the Ristic.
I get to draw. I will sack the treasure, cast Red Elemental Blast on it, trigger Ristic, not pay for a trigger kitten, target my Mystic Remora.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll draw.
Mystic gets no counters, and Shorikai gets Shorikai.
Yep, that's it. Pass turn.
Keep draw. Cast Rigo. Comes in with a shield counter.
While it's on the stack still, I will cast a Brainstorm, trigger kitten to bounce my Kraum. So Kraum gets flickered, and then I do the Brainstorm. I will put on top these 2 cards.
I will go to combat. I will attack Jed with the Fintorn Elves and Jelly with an Ornithopter. Rigo triggers, I draw 2 cards. 1 whole damage with Jed. As second main, I'll play Scalding Tarn. Go to end my turn, discard some stuff. So I'll discard Sol Ring, Mystical Tutor, and Substantiate.
I have a fresh Remora trigger and then Mana Crypt. I will pay again for Fishy. Just 1. I roll for that Crypty. Come on. 12. No damage. Draw a card. Arid Mesa. I will attempt to crack Arid Mesa to fetch. Get Volcanic Island. And then while I'm shuffling, I'm going to go into combat and hit Jay with the monkey. And Kraum will go again at Jelly.
More monkey. Unwinding clock.
Well, that can stay exiled.
Yeah.
Gamble. Trigger kitten to bounce. Well, blink Kraum. I'm not paying for it, so you can draw. Alright, let's gamble. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 is a reroll.
Number 1.
So this one, right?
Yep.
Jesus. There go the Foracle. I'm gonna cast a Dark Ritual. Trigger kitten to bounce Mystic Remora.
Ristic trigger.
I will not pay for it. So.
Crack the fetch. Drop. And then I'll pay 1 for Spellstutter Sprite.
Dark Crit is bye-bye. Hey, free. This time I will pay for the Ristic. I will cast a Valky. I wanted to make Tybalt, but then you countered my Dark Crit. Jelly first.
So I've got a crop rotation, I've got a Rain of Filth, and I've got an Assassin's Trophy.
No creatures from you. Okay.
Creatures.
Jed?
My Break Trap, Counterbalance, Offer, Psych Rift, Ristic, Fierce Guardianship.
That's disgusting.
I've got Druid's Repository, Temporal Manipulation, Ephemerate,
Ugh.
Flusterstorm, Spectral Sailor, Beseiju, Finale of Devastation, and Time Twister.
I will
Jesus.
take your Spectra Sailor.
Yep.
I'm gonna just pass the turn and say good luck.
I'll end up, I'll draw. Jeweled Lotus. I'm not going to pay for anything.
Draw. Ooh, nice.
Draw.
3 red. Let's cast a Korvold.
That's your second spell. Are you paying for Ristic?
I will not pay for Ristic.
Draw a card for second spell.
ETB, I'll sack this Tinderwall, put a counter onto Korvold, and I'll draw a card. I'm just going to pass.
Tap upkeep. 3 artifacts. I'll gain a life. Woohoo, look at me. Pay the 1 to activate the top. Put them back like that. And draw for turn. Play an island. Blue, blue. And play counterbalance.
Mystic trigger.
Ristic trigger.
Pay for the Ristic, but not the Mystic.
I will show you a Fierce Guardianship. Not pay for Ristic. Trigger kitten bounce Valky.
Oh man.
And offer you can't refuse.
Mystic, Ristic, Kraum.
Draw away, boys.
1, draw 2.
I'm gonna pay 1, activate the top, like that.
Days, bouncing the Trop back to hand. On the offer you can't refuse.
Go bye-bye.
We get the Valky TV now.
Exactly the same as it was last time, plus a Tainted Pact.
Exactly the same, minus the counterbalance and the offer.
Yep, pretty much the same for me. But Ewit, Silent Storm Tamer, or Spectral Sailor.
This time I will take the Ewit.
Yeah.
And now counterbalance gets countered.
Yep, that is turn. For a minute there, forgot it was my own turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Might as well replay this Trop. I'll play Birds. Play Druid's Repository.
Mystic and Kraum. Draw 1, draw 2. Cut down on that Ornithopter. Trigger Kitten to bounce my Kraum Mox.
Ristic trigger.
Not paying. Kraum Mox, ETB, exile. I think I will exile this Ledger Shredder under it.
Sure, yeah, put down resolves. Go to combat and attack Jed with a Spellstar Sprite for 1. I'll trigger Rigo to draw a card. And a counter on my Druid's Repository. Second main, I'll take the counter off for a blue and play Siren Storm Tamer. Go to end my turn and discard Bountiful Promenade, Time Twister, Rejuvenating Springs.
Untap, roll for Crip, and pay for Remora. Just 1. 19, pick free, go to 30. Draw a mystery card. Morphic Pool for turn is land. Combat. Swing both of these over to Jed.
Okay, so Ragavan, get probe.
Second main, and target Chris with a Jessica's Will. Trigger Kitten to bounce Kraum.
Ristic trigger.
Pay for it. So I make 7 red and exile the top 3. Land, Force of Will, and an LED. The land can stay in exile. I will definitely cast LED, Kitten, bounce Mystic Remora, trigger Mystic Study, not pay for it. 2, make it 3 red down to 4, plus this. This is paying for Ristic, is my own Ristic Study.
A crop rotation. As additional cost, I'll sack this for you. I'll trigger Korvold, draw a card.
Ristic and
Ristic.
Mystic.
No, you can draw from the Ristic. I'll go and find a land, but that's all I've got.
1 red, Mox Diamond paying for Ristic. ETB, discard this land. Lotus Petal paying for Ristic. I'm always bouncing Mystic Remora right now.
I just got Command Terror.
Pack the Petal and pay for Ristic with the Mox. A Vampiric Tutor.
Attempt to ephemerate my Spellstar Sprite.
Mystic Trigger. So I get to draw.
I will pay for Ristic.
2 and the red to pay for Ristic, for your Ristic. I'll cast a Mystic Reflection targeting your Llanowar Elves.
Sure, yeah. So it comes back in as a Llanowar Elves.
Lose 2, go get... I'll put this card on top. Man, what a complicated game. Paying for another Ristic. I'll cast a Ponder. Yeah, fuck it. Get the monkey out. Top 3. Put them back in this order. This is the card I draw. Pass the turn. Exile this Force of Will, unfortunately.
I'll untap and I'll draw a card. This Mana Crypt. Not paying for...
Draw 2.
Draw 1.
Cast this Tainted Pact.
Mystic, Ristic, Kraum.
Not paying.
I draw 3.
I draw 1.
Okay. Adnors. Attempt to cast an Adnors.
Many a trigger.
Any triggers?
No, I'm not going to pay.
And that's your third spell?
That's
Yes.
my third spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna mind break trap it.
Damn it. I knew it was in your hand. Go to combat.
I only have 15 cards in hand.
Oh, God.
I only
God,
have
that's
15.
gross.
Go to combat. Korvold. Trigger Korvold. I'm going to sack the Mana Vault.
Say, where's Windfall when I need it?
Draw a card.
How big is Corvi?
Corvi is currently a 7.
You know what? I'll take 7, go to 21.
Pass the turn.
Untap. I'll draw Lotus Petal.
Many a trigger.
God damn.
Screw it. Draw away. I don't care anymore.
Let's go. This is my hand, FYI.
Let's tap.
God.
Let's just try to attempt to cast Shorikai again.
Many a trigger, including Kraum.
Have at it.
Draw 3.
I draw 1.
And with that, I'll just pass my turn.
I feel like I'm just lost with that hand.
You basically did. Upkeep, I've got an Ephemerate on the stack, which I will target Spellstar Sprite with again.
Ristic and Mystic.
Pay for the Ristic.
Draw 1 card.
So Spellstar Sprite comes back in as itself and chooses not to counter anything. Misty. Smothering Tithe.
Rithik, Mystic, Kraum.
I'll exile an Elvish Spirit Guide to pay for the Ristic.
So I only draw 2.
I will attack Jelly for 2 and Jed for 1. Get 2 counters on my Drew's Repository and draw a card of Rigo. A Ranger Captain. I will pay.
Sack my Lotus Petal, activate Shorikai. Draw 2.
I've got 2 Smothering Tithe triggers.
Yeah, I can't pay.
Cool.
I'll discard Polluted Delta.
ETB.
Yeah, you get to search.
I'll take an Esper Sentinel and I'll crack this Misty for a Savannah. Play the Esper Sentinel.
I will skip my Rithik study trigger.
Okay. Yeah, spend treasure to play a Spectral Sailor. And then I will go to end my turn. Yeah, so I'll discard Windswept Teeth, Talisman, and Lotus Petal.
Untap, upkeep. I have multiple triggers. If there's any responses, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll crack the Ranger Captain in your upkeep in response to the triggers.
Sure, Ranger Captain is fine with me. I will roll for Crypt. That's a natural 20, no damage. I will pay for LED, for Remora. I will draw 1 card. I will play my land, being a swamp.
Are you paying for Smothering Tithe?
No, I'm not. Even though Ranger Captain has been cracked, doesn't stop me from casting creatures.
That is true.
So here's the dock side. Paying for Rithik Study.
I'm going to respond to it. I'm going to crack my Lotus Petal. And I'll trigger Korvold.
Nice.
Tap the top and draw a card. Put top on top of my library.
I'll pact the dockside. I will pay the 1 for the Ristic.
I will draw.
Then I have a Smothering Tithe trigger.
You can have a treasure from it, I don't care. So this gets countered. 7 cards in my hand. I would like to go to my end step. Alright, so I'm discarding many a land. So that's so many lands. Mana Vault, Talisman, Demonic Consultation, Predator's Grasp, Talisman, Rite of Flame, Chain of Vapor, Wheel of Fortune, Brain Freeze, Opposition Agent, Snap. Makes you wonder, what do I keep in my hand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Untap. I will roll for Crypt. Pitch. And drop turn. Attempt to cast a Peer into the Abyss. It will be myself.
Mystic, Rithik.
Unfortunately, I cannot pay.
Also, you do know that for each card you draw, there will be a Smothering Tithe trigger.
Yeah.
You get your treasures from me.
Yeah, I've got an Esper trigger as well, I guess. Yeah, should off that.
Yeah, I'm gonna Fierce Guardianship it.
Many a trigger.
Have at it. I got nothing for triggers.
I will draw 2, not pay for any of the
Smothering Tides. I
Smothering
draw
Tithe.
2.
Yeah, I've got no response to that, so.
Okay.
Death, I'm going to come at you. I'm going to trigger Korvold. I'm going to sack the Ignoble Hierarch, and I'm going to draw a card.
I'm gonna just tap before blocks. I'll make it simple for you. I'll pay 1 blue, and I'll just channel it out of your back to your hand. And I have 3 legendary creatures.
Yeah, cool. Korvold back to hand. And very sad, I will pass the turn.
Okay. Upkeep. Gain a life. Draw my top. Minamo.
Are you paying for Smothering Tithe?
No. I'm gonna attempt to overload Cyclonic Rift.
4 triggers totally. 2 Ristics, 1 Mystic, 1 Esper Sentinel.
I'll just draw away.
My god, this game.
Treasure. I draw 2.
Let us begin.
Miscast. Yeah, I'll pay for both Ristic and Mystic.
Whoa,
Alright.
you're paying for hold on. Miscast on the stack, you paid for your triggers. Cast on the miscast a Dispel, Trigger Kitten to bounce, my Mox Diamond, not pay for your Ristic Study or Esper Sentinel. ETB, we'll get rid of a training center. let the good times begin, as they say.
Force of Will, exiling Baral on this Psych Rift.
Ristic, Kraum, Mystic.
I will pay for the Ristic.
And the 1 and the 2 for Kraum, not paying for your treasure.
Cool.
Cast a Swan Song on the Force of Will, not pay for Ristic, trigger Kitten, bounce, Mystic Remora.
Wow.
Mindbreak Trap, paying for Ristic. I'll exile the Dispel and the Psychrift.
I will show you a force and negation on that Mindbreak Trap, exiling Mystical Tutor. Trigger Kitten. Actually, I will pay for the Ristic, and I'll bounce my Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond bounce on the stack.
Flusterstorm?
Flusterstorm, yeah.
Mystic Ristic.
Pay for the Ristic.
2,
The storm count is currently
3,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So we'll target. I'll just put them all on the Psychrift.
Okay. Paying for Ristic.
Oh, no way.
Here's a Flusterstorm.
Oh my
Flusterstorms. Paying for
Wow.
Welcome to the stack. Trigger Kitten. I will bounce my Chrome Mox, actually.
Death, have fun editing this.
You don't have to remind me on that one.
That's good.
So let's let the stacks resolve. So I get to bounce my Chrome Mox now.
Yep.
Put under it a Dress Down. Flusterstorms resolves. So then I get to bounce my Mox Diamond. Get rid of a Scalding Tarn. Forcing negation on the Mindbreak Trap.
Sure, that gets exiled.
Now Swan Song on the Force.
Yep.
On the Miscast.
Yep.
Tap these two for blue, and then let it resolve. You get your mana crypt back, FYI.
Play my Mana Crypt. Sensei's top, the one floating, I'll activate the top. Let's look what's on top.
As they say, welcome back to the Stone Age.
Yeah, right. Put that back like that. I'm going to move to combat, and Chris, I'm going to swing at you for 1.
Sure, I will take one. Out 27.
Pass of turn.
So untap, upkeep. I've got my pact trigger, which I will pay for. Draw for turn.
You get that Eternal Witness also back to your hand, which is on top.
Oh, yes. Cool.
Since Valky's gone.
I'll play a Flooded Strand, which I'll crack. Take a Hallowed Fountain. Cast Remora.
I wish I was a fish.
Go to my end step.
This is my graveyard. It's bigger than my deck.
I'm going to discard Smothering Tide, Bloom Tender, Sidisi's Faithful, Finale of Devastation, Alchemist's Retrieval, Simon's Home Tamer, Esper Sentinel, Spectral Sailor, Rigo, Ristic, Spellster Sprite, Llanowar Elves, Absent Pilgrim, Findhorn Elves, and Eternal Witness.
Wow.
Wow.
I will finally, hopefully, draw that card. Haven't drawn it yet. Badlands, Mystic Remora, not paying for Remora. And I will probably not pay for your Remoras ever today. Think of it this way, that I'm not. If you're gonna try something, then tell me. Here's a Mana Crypt. With that, that's a Grim Monolith, LED, Chrome Mox, Exiling Monkey, Felvar Stone, one floating. So use the floating and Felvar Stone Demonic Tutor. Get the card that I'm surprised that I didn't draw till now. I will shuffle him in a second, because what I'm casting is Ye Old Underworld Breach.
Yep.
So what I can do to make it simple for you, I can just, with what I just cast, Brain Freeze myself, which here's the Brain Freeze, which should be enough to just mill myself out, and here's a Foracle.
Oh, yep, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good game. I want to show to the camera that what I actually wanted to do on the turn that you fucked me over with that Ranger Captain. I wanted to assemble this with the dog side.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
So time C, Reaver, Cleaver, Kraum, and just go infinite turns.
Yeah.
Because that was exactly the moment when most of your flying creatures were tapped out, especially your Korvold.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What a
Wow.
game.